This is the Simulation Football Minor League on Twitch. Somebody's O has got to go. One of these two teams will leave the field with their first win of the season. Will it be the San Jose Flight, who have had arguably the toughest schedule in the SFLm this season, or will it be the Tacoma Grizzlies, who are looking for their first win in franchise history? Hello everyone, and happy Halloween. My name is Tyler Falk. Alongside me tonight is Ramos Lynn, and the commissioner Cameron Irvine is our producer. Ramos, it's a tale of two teams who have faltered in opposite ways. What do both teams have to do this evening to get their first win of the season?
Well, San Jose has to be just a little bit more explosive on offense. I mean, they are just scoring about 12 points per game through 3 games this season, and they are facing a Tacoma team that can just in a matter of a couple minutes explode on you. So San Jose just to be able to put more points on the board. I think if they can get into like 21 plus points, they have a good chance to win. They need to take care of the ball, and they have to take the ball away out of the Grizzlies.
The air grows colder as the SFLm season heats up. It's San Jose and Tacoma, as Tacoma will kick the ball away to San Jose. And here we go. As Zales is the return man for San Jose, will take it up to his 30. Makes a spin move and will be tackled right at the 32-yard line. And as you mentioned earlier there, Ramos, San Jose have faltered and have not been able to put up too many points here so far this season.
Yeah, and Tacoma actually, that defense has struggled a little bit through the first couple of games. They had a lead on Memphis, and then Memphis put up 34 points on them, and they then allowed 37 in their last matchup.
Pierce will be back to throw here on the first down. He dumps it out to Doug Spelling, who fights for the first down, but it'll be taken down just shy. And the little pitch out there to Doug Spelling nets 9 yards.
Good start there for San Jose. Just trying to get your quarterback, acclimated a little bit in the game. Second and inches. I will not be surprised if they run the ball, try to get that first down, and go from there.
It'll be second and short here for the Flight, as Pierce will go under center with a offset eye behind him. There'll be a handoff to Hazard as he tries to fight through his offensive line, but he's going to be tackled behind the line.
Yeah, very, very good play right there by the defensive line of the Tacoma Grizzlies. The right tackle, who I'm pretty sure is Sherman, Illinois, right there just getting destroyed, and Tacoma with a big loss on the play.
Early third down test here for the Flight. They go 3 wide with Hazard in the backfield. Price dumps it near side, and that one's caught. And that's going to get first down yards for them. Jeff Banfield on the reception.
And it's basically the same first play that they had. It's just basically to the opposite side, getting a first down, another out route, and 2 out of 2 passing. Good start today for Colin Pierce.
Let's get you introduced to the rest of the San Jose Flight offense. We just mentioned Colin Pierce, the quarterback. Jimmy Hazard is the halfback. Doug Spelling and Jeff Banfield are the wide receivers, and Will Todd is the Flight tight end. Pierce back to pass here again on first down, and he finds Will Todd, who gets another first down. A nice quick pitch and catch over the middle, and Todd has the first down.
Will Todd, 6'4", 240, and the next level, he could even be a wide receiver, a very, very quick and speedy tight end, and Tacoma's playing a lot of man-to-man coverage, so they have to watch that middle of the field. San Jose could really exploit that throughout the game.
Tacoma is going to back off the pressure here this time as the Flight will go in the gun. Pierce rolls out of the pocket, fires down the middle, and that one's caught for a huge gain. And San Jose look to be clicking early.
Yeah, that's Jeff Banfield, and for Colin Pierce, again, 4 out of 4 to start this game. Tacoma's defense, again, throughout the season, they've had their highs and lows, but overall allowing about 35 points through the first couple games, and San Jose is just taking advantage of it, rather.
San Jose in Tacoma territory now as Pierce will go back to throw. Dumps it off near side again, and he's going to find Jeff Banfield on another out route. And then we'll quickly touch on the Tacoma defense Exodus O'Brien is the stout defensive tackle with Ricky Jordan on the outside linebacker position. 2 cornerbacks, including a fresh-faced Cody Griffin, matches up with James Troll III, and R.D. Smith and Blake Prime are the safeties. Offset eye for the flight here on second down. Pierce takes a deep drop, fires down the far side, and that one's deflected and nearly picked off. Great defensive coverage there from Tacoma, and it's going to be third down.
Yeah, and Pierce was a little bit late on that throw. He throws the ball maybe half a second earlier. I think the receiver had a step on him. They are in field goal range, though. Jack Lewis, the kicker, 6'0", 185. This is well within his range.
Blake Prime, patrolling the right side of the field, came up with a crucial pass deflection. And now the flight go into the eye with 2 wide receivers near side. Pierce back to throw again. It's a short drop this time. He'll dump it out to Hazard, who's going to try and get around the outside, but he's going to be tackled after a gain of 2. That won't be enough, and they'll have to settle for a field goal.
A very good stop right there by the defender, making the big play before the first down marker. The offense still on the field now. Again, Tacoma's defense has struggled this season. Let's see if they can go for it here.
Maybe trying to jumpstart their offense here with the crucial 4th down, and they get a defender to jump off sides. It's a free play deep down the right side, and he's going to be tackled right at the 1. A great play there to Will Todd. Nearly gets him in for 6, and I'm pretty sure they're going to decline the penalty here, Ramos.
Yeah, they're going to decline the penalty, but this is a great read right there by Colin Pierce, and he understands. I have a free play. I can go deep. It doesn't matter what happens. I still have 5 free yards, and this is going to be first and goal right there at about the 1.5-yard line, as you can see on the replay. Well covered. I mean, there were 2 people around there in the area, but the big tight end, Will Todd, jumps and gets it.
Watching Colin Pierce this week, it's like night and day from last week. He looked very uncomfortable last week against Ottawa. This week, and so far, this first drive looks totally in control. First down from about a shoelace to go. Pierce back to pass. Blitz coming. Dumps it out far side, and that was nearly intercepted. Great coverage there.
Yeah, that's James Troll, the second on the coverage. 6'4", 220, matching up against the very tall wide receiver, Doug Spelling, 6'6", 222. But good job right there on the defensive play, and I'm surprised San Jose did not run on that one, trying to punch it in from about half a yard.
They go back in the gun here. Split backs on either side of Pierce, and he's going to be back to throw. Dumps it over the middle, and again, James Troll III comes up with the crucial deflection, forcing third down. 2 straight passes, Ramos. I don't quite understand that.
Yeah, me neither. And this is a blitz, as you can see here. There's like a delayed blitz, and they are just daring San Jose to throw. I mean, first and goal, I would suppose you run at least on first down, see if you can get it. If not, you have a couple more downs, but now it's third and goal. Will they punch it in here by the run?
We'll have to see. Maybe they're using analytics from a few years ago in a different game. But this time they'll come out with a jumbo set. 3 backs in the backfield. Pierce, it will hand it off to Hazard, bounces it out to the right side, and he will be stopped behind the line. Tacoma saw the run coming, and they stop him short of the goal line.
Yeah, and this is a tremendous stop here for Tacoma here in the 1-yard line, and this could come back to bite the San Jose flight here, because instead of getting away with 7 points, it's going to be only 3 pending this Jack Lewis field goal. But what a big stop here for the Grizzlies.
Snap spot. Jack Lewis's kick is up, and it is good. He remains perfect on the season, going 4 for 4, and he adds 1 more to his tally here tonight.
A good job on the 3 points. And one of the very few kickers, actually, here in the SFL minor league, but he puts his team on the board first. And again, Tacoma has a very explosive offense with Johnny Reno, JQ, obviously, are the 2 quarterbacks. And both are very effective. And the receiver, we're going to talk about them in a minute. Jay Moss is a very good number 1, and Sige Ronick, a very good tight end.
Mitchell Simpson starts his return at about the 10-yard line, makes a little shifty move there and bounces it out before he's taken down at the 27-yard line. Let's meet the Tacoma Grizzlies offense. JQ gets the start at quarterback today after sitting out week 3. Brad Jones is the running back. Jay Moss and Chris Lee make up the wide receiving core, and Ziggy Hornick is the tight end. 4 wide here to start on the Grizzlies' first down. Q back to pass. Scans the field, but he's going to be wrapped up and thrown down for a sack. Buford Reese comes up and makes the tackle.
Yeah, Buford Reese, 6'4", 303 on the defensive line. And number 76 on the Tacoma Grizzlies. That is Anthony Russell, and he had no chance against the big defensive lineman. This is a great start for the San Jose defense.
2nd and 17 as the Grizzlies will come out in a gun. 2 backs on either side of Q here. And he's back to pass. Takes a little bit of time, throws it over the middle, and that one is caught. Great hands there from the wide receiver, and it's first down, Tacoma.
Yeah, and it's not Moss or Lee, actually. It is number 82, Mitchell Simpson, 6'1", 210. And I think the San Jose Fly defense was covering the primary targets, Moss and Lee, and they left them wide open.
So after being sacked for a 7-yard loss, Tacoma responds with a 17-yard passing play. And they look to be in the gun again. Q back to pass again. Throws it far near side, and that one's nearly picked off. Good play there from Toombs.
Yeah, that should have been intercepted. That is Jeremy Toombs, 6'1", 237, the outside linebacker, the number 2 outside linebacker on this football team. And if he catches that one, that goes all the way for 6.
2nd down here for the Grizzlies on their own 38-yard line. And for the first time in a while, Q is going to line up under center with 4 wide. Q tries to get some defenders to jump offside. This time he'll dump it off to his running back, Brad Jones, who makes a man miss and gains about 7 yards. Shifty moving there from Jones, and it's 3rd and very manageable.
Very good job on reading the blocks right there. You know, he went inside, then bounced it off to the outside and got 7 yards. If Tacoma can put the ball in their tight end's hands for a short pass, I think they could be in a good spot and they can get a first down here.
3rd and short here for the Grizzlies. Q back to pass, fires it near side. Centetti nearly had a hand on it, but it's caught. And running up the field and breaking tackles is Chris Lee for a huge gain. He gets it all the way to the 20-yard line.
Man, and that's the corner, Josh Santenai, and he was just predicting a pick 6. He had it almost in his hands, but he overplayed the ball. It's actually, I think, number 43, as a matter of fact, Don Harmon, the corner. And San Jose is going to challenge. I think they stepped out of bounds before the 20-yard line here.
Yeah, that did look a little suspect there, but we'll see what R62 has to say after taking a look under the hood, and we'll take a look as well. Chris Lee makes a nice catch there and then cuts up field, but here, right after the contact, they will see it does look like he does step out of bounds short of the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that's about 8 yards behind of what the ref said first.
The player stepped out of bounds. The visiting team will not be charged with a timeout.
And they will confirm he did step out of bounds. We'll see where they go ahead and mark it here, about 7 or 8 yards short of the originally marked ball. And they will start on the 27-yard line. Still a great play from Tacoma, and they're deep into San Jose territory as they will go 4 wide with the tight end in the formation. Q back to pass. There's blitz coming. A man free, but his fire is deep down the middle, and that one's caught and nearly getting into the end zone is Jay Moss. He will be stopped just 1 yard short.
Wow, what a play right there. And this is a formation where they have actually 2 backs, or rather I say like a back and a tight end in the line of scrimmage. So San Jose counters with a 4-3, and then they go deep. Let's see if San Jose can also make a stop just like Tacoma did in the previous drive.
Both teams have gotten down to the 1 yard line. Neither team has yet to punch it in. This time they'll hand it off up the middle. Jones fights for the end zone, and they will give it to him. Touchdown, Tacoma.
That was very close, but I think he is barely in. As you can see the second effort. Oh, that's close. I think that's worth another challenge here, Tyler.
I think that was pretty close as well. We'll see what San Jose and head coach Bob Craven think. They're going to say that it's too close to call, and they will give Tacoma the touchdown.
Yeah, they already have one good challenge, so if they have another one, they will get a third. But I think the head coach says, you know what, I'm going to keep my challenges if I need them for the rest of the game.
Snap spot. Lewis Barber's kick is up, and it is good. Tacoma regains the lead. It's 7-3.
And this has been, San Jose's problem right now is that, they have not been able to score many points. They look really good in their first drive, but, for their sake and be competitive in this game, I think they need to score a touchdown in this possession.
Tacoma will kick it off here, and Vern Zales will wait at about his 10-yard line, and that's where he'll start the return. Runs upfield in the middle, but he's met right at the 25. Give him forward progress to the 26.
Colin Pierce looked very good in that first possession. There was a point where he was 5 out of 5 passing. Jimmy Hazard was having a tough time running the ball, but I think that if San Jose can keep their tight end Will Todd on the game, they can move the ball pretty well against this Tacoma defense. Look at this safety that is creeping in the middle. Maybe a deep pass right here could work.
Pierce will go back to pass. Instead, he'll dump it off short and pick up 2 yards there.
Nothing risky here for the quarterback. Knows that he has to take what the defense is giving him. And, it was 4 receivers right there in that formation. And a safety was very close to the line of scrimmage. So, there was probably a space deep for a deep throw.
Lots of defensive backs here as the San Jose offense comes out in the eye. Pierce, deep drop, fires over the middle, and that's tipped up in the air. Batted again there, and it falls incomplete. Intended for Jeff Banfield.
Yeah, just a little bit, too late. I think, again, if he throws the ball a couple of, tenths before, probably he has an open man, but now it's going to be 3rd and 8, and this is a very important play for the San Jose offense.
Bunch far side here for the flight as Pierce goes under center. Back to pass. Scans the field, fires it short over the middle. That one's caught. And fighting for the first down is Doug Spelling, and he will get the first down.
Yeah, very good job by Spelling. 6'6", 222. One of the bigger receivers here in the SFL minor league. And gets the first down. Very good play for the flight as they move the chains.
Offset I here for the flight here on first down. Pierce going to be back to pass again. Fires it over the middle again. That one's deflected up in the air and picked off, and going the other way is the Grizzlies. Picked off by number 57, Ricky Jordan, the linebacker.
Yeah, man, Ricky Jordan just tipped and intercepted out of his own deflection. So as you can see here on the replay, he just gets a hand up and makes the pick, runs the other way. What a great play by the linebacker.
All right, so San Jose now. They're on defense as Tacoma got the pick. And they'll start an excellent field position here on the 39-yard line. 4 wide with trips left here for the Grizzlies. Handoff. Jones has plenty of room and great blocking up front, and he will get all the way down to the 31-yard line. Stopped there by Josh Centeni.
Yeah, great job by the Tacoma offensive line, giving him that space. He gets close to a first down, and Tacoma again in scoring position with the ball at the 31.
Got your own Brad Jones theme song going there, Ramos? I like it. And Tacoma's going to come out in a jumbo eye here. Here on 2nd and short. It'll be a handoff again to Jones. Has good blocking, but that's easily cloned up by the San Jose defensive line, and they'll stop him, give him maybe a yard.
Yeah, that's Gary Clem, I think, on the defensive stop with Devin King. Devin King, 5'11", 250. Again, Gary Clem was in this team last season. Very good linebacker, making his presence felt.
Be a third handoff to Jones here in a row, and he'll be stopped behind the line by guess who? Devin King again.
Yeah, great play. Back-to-back incredible plays, and it's going to be 4th down and 2. Now, Tacoma does not have a star kicker on their roster, so it's going to be about a 47-yard field goal. Not easy for their kicker, Johnny Landers.
We saw a 40-yarder get missed in the game prior to this one with Salt Lake City and Albuquerque. Let's see if Lance Barber can do better. Snap spot. The kick is up on its way. It has the distance, and indeed, it goes right through the uprights. San Jose 6, Tacoma 7. Or excuse me, it's Tacoma getting the field goal. It's 10-3.
Yeah, Lance Barber right there with the kick, and plenty of leg by the kicker right there, right up middle for 3 points. And, you know, it's good. You know, after an interception, get some points. If you can get 3, even if you don't get a touchdown, getting 3 is very good. Now, this is a 1 full possession game.
Vern Zales waits again at his 10 for this one. He's going to try and bring it upfield. That's out to the 25, and it's tackled at the 27-yard line. If you're new to the Simulation Football League, you're watching the first controllerless esport where strategy and AI instead of thumbs determines outcome. Teams submit game plans prior to the simulation, and the results play out live in real time with hundreds of viewers turned players, scouts, coaches, and team owners on the field to create an all-new kind of virtual reality. Visit www.simulationfl.net for more information. Rice will go back to pass here on first down. Has a man wide open on the far side, but that one's going to be tipped and falls incomplete. Let's get you introduced to the Tacoma defense here. It's Exodus O'Brien, Ricky Jordan, defensive tackle and outside linebacker respectively. Cody Griffin, the new cornerback. James Troll III is the other cornerback. And Artie Smith and Blake Prime are the safeties.
That was a number 2 tight end on that previous play. That was Clinton Wilkerson, and he had a wide open pass. Should have been a first down.
Another pass here for Price. This time he dumps it off short to Doug Spelling. He'll be wrapped up around the 30, and there's some laundry on the field, Ramos.
I think it's going to be roughing the passer here, Tyler.
I have to see what R62 says. And they will say roughing the passer on Tacoma. It goes against one of the defensive line Flowers there, and it's going to be an automatic first down here for San Jose.
Yeah, that's going to be a roughing the passer penalty, and this is going to be very, very costly here for the Tacoma defense. San Jose is going to be very close to midfield.
First down after the penalty here on their own 46. 4 wide. It'll be a handoff to Hazard. He goes up midfield. He'll be tackled after a gain of 1. A host of Grizzlies got there. As it's 2nd and 9 here for San Jose. Go 3 wide this time. A tight end also in the formation. Price will hand off again to Hazard. He cuts upfield, has nice blocking, and he'll get all the way up close to the first down marker. He'll be stopped just short. And as we mentioned earlier, Tacoma, the Flight have struggled to score points, but they're on the move here. At the end of the first quarter, the Tacoma Grizzlies lead this one 10-3. Welcome back. My name is Tyler Falk. Alongside me tonight is Ramos Lynn, and the commissioner Cameron Irvine is our producer. It's a handoff to Hazard. Tries to bounce it outside, and he will get past the first down marker, and he'll pick up the first down on a gain of 2. The running game is slowly but surely picking up steam here. Every other play, it seems, for Hazard seems to get them about 2 to 9 yards. It's first down here on the Tacoma 43. It'll be another handoff. This time, I believe it's the backup running back getting the call there. No, check that. That is Hazard getting the call. But he stopped behind the line. Exis O'Brien comes up and makes the stop. 2nd 11 here for the Grizzlies. 3 wide with 2 of the wide receivers being near side. Pierce, back to pass, fires over the middle, and that's in and out of the hands of Will Todd that time. A crucial 3rd and 11 coming up for the flight. Pierce can be back in the gun with Hazard to his right, trips right, and they have 4 wide out in the formation. Tacoma comes out with 6 DBs to counter. Price has all day in the backfield, fires near side, and that one's caught. It's gonna be Doug Spelling there on the reception, but there's more laundry on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Couple of penalties already in this drive, in this past few minutes. This one for San Jose, a pretty weird penalty here, Tyler.
Yeah, I think one of the linemen just got a bit too far forward while he was blocking, and they're going to call him for the ineligible receiver downfield. So instead of a first down, it's going to be 3rd and 16 from about the 48-yard line. Pierce under center. Bunch near side. He's back to pass. Short drop. Looks over the middle. Finds his man. That one's caught, but it'll be well short of the first down. The coverage of Tacoma halts the San Jose flight advance.
Yeah, and just behind field goal range. Actually, this is going to be about a 54 if they attempted it, but they're actually going to punt. And I don't think that's a bad decision, trying to pin Tacoma deep.
Aaron Lynn here on to punt from about the 50-yard line, nearly blocked. And that one's going to drop inside the 7. Stops at about the 2, but they're going to mark him at the 5. Great execution there from the San Jose special teams unit.
Yeah, fantastic job pinning him deep inside the 5-yard line. Now they're a big defensive play away from a safety or potentially even a touchdown on the defense. Very close right there from stepping on the line, but a good play there on special teams as Tacoma will have to go the length of the field.
And they'll start at their own 5-yard line. They bring out 4 wide in the formation. Got to be careful here on first down deep in their own territory. It'll be a handoff up the middle for Jones, and it'll be stopped after a gain of 2. Let's get you introduced quickly to the San Jose flight defense. Gary Clem and Devin King are the very experienced linebackers. Josh Centeni is the cornerback. Then 33, Monte White is the strong safety. And number 20, free safety, Evan Lacey. If you haven't heard Evan Lacey's story on AJ Stryker's podcast, I highly encourage you to go check that out. Van and Precious, his mom and dad, are watching back home as Jones will take it upfield for a gain of about 5. It's 3rd down.
But a good play right there for Tacoma, getting in a very manageable 3rd down and 3. They've been able to throw the ball successfully a couple times. Let's see if they can get something like a quick slant or a quick out and get past the sticks.
Q in the gun, fires over the middle. That's a nice one-handed catch there by the tight end, Ziggy Hornick. And they're going to go into the hurry-up, trying to catch the San Jose flight defense off guard. This time it'll be a draw play for Jones, but he's going absolutely nowhere. Great tackle there by Devin King, and they continue to go in the hurry-up.
Interesting strategy here.
Be a pass play this time for Q. He dumps it out far side. That one's hauled in after a gain of about 2, and again, they'll go to the hurry-up.
I mean, they do have the personnel to pick up 8 yards, but let's see if they throw a deep pass.
Be a play action. It'll be a deep throw down the far side. That one's caught. Forget about it. He gone. Ziggy Hornick all the way down to the 2-yard line.
What a play right there. It was a play action pass which somehow fooled the San Jose defense. I mean, it was a 3rd and 8. They were not going to run the ball, but they got fooled by the play action. And next thing they knew, the ball was over their heads.
San Jose defense might have been a little gassed from all that hurry up, and a crucial stop there from the defender. That's Evan Lacey saving a touchdown. Great play from him.
Yeah, great play. And they need to make here a goal line stand. I mean, if Tacoma goes up by 14 points, that's going to be a tall order for the flight.
And again, Tacoma are in the red zone. They had success last time they were here scoring that touchdown. Let's see if they can punch it in here. Q hands off to Jones, but he's met in the backfield. Shakes off one tackler, but can't escape the second. Tackled for a loss.
This is going to be very interesting to see what Tacoma does here to counter it. I mean, the running back, Brad Jones, has actually been very good in this game and has had a couple of big runs, big plays. Let's see if they give the ball to him again here.
Tacoma going the opposite direction they want to go to. They'll hand off again to Jones. Bounces it outside. Fights for the goal line, but he'll be stopped just shy. Great tackle there by Monte Wyatt to save 6 points.
Yeah, great stop right there. And a 3rd and goal. There's many plays you can do here with 1 yard to go. Maybe even a swing pass or something to your running back and trying to make the defense run sideline to sideline.
Come out jumbo set here for Tacoma. 3rd and 1. They hand off to Jones again, and he has nothing but daylight. Touchdown, Tacoma. Jones waltzes in for 6.
Yeah, great play right there by the offensive line of the Grizzlies. Just enough space on the outside for Brad Jones to get the touchdown.
And Tacoma looked to be in control here midway through this second quarter.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, they just drag the San Jose defense 95 yards for a touchdown. And that has to be demoralizing if you're the flight, but you have to go back on offense and do your thing and put some points on the board before the half.
So Lance Barber here to take the extra point. Snap spot. Kick is up, and it is good. Tacoma starting to run away with it a little bit. It's 17-3. The 15th SFL championship between the 11-3 Baltimore Vultures and the 11-3 Sioux Falls Sparrows is set for this Sunday, November 1st at 4 p.m. Eastern, live on 11 Sports and for the fans with expansion announcements at halftime. How can you watch the games live? Visit www.simulationfl.net and read the Where to Watch news post to see if you have the channel on your smart TV with your cable or satellite provider, or download the For the Fans app on your Android or iPhone today.
Good field position here for San Jose, actually. I mean, it's not too shabby. And if they can get a couple of good plays, they could get past midfield very, very soon. Now, Tacoma's defense has been really nice so far in the first half. Again, they struggled in the first couple of games, but San Jose's offense has not been able to move the ball consistently against them.
Price will dump it out to Hazard on the near side. Breaks off a tackle. Tries to spin and shake another one, but it'll be tackled right at the 39-yard line. A good first down for the flight.
Yeah, very good job getting the first down, and San Jose will keep the chain.
Dump off seems to be working here for San Jose. One of their more productive plays all season. Price will lead the offense as he is back with Hazard in the gun. Trips near side. Price back to pass. Fires under the middle. That's caught and going the wrong direction, then turns back upfield is Jeff Banfield for a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7 here for the flight on their own 42-yard line. 5 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Price back to pass again over the middle into cover, and it's Will Todd picking up the grab there, and he'll rumble up the middle for a first down and into Tacoma territory. Want to remind you to download CrowdPlay, our new partner for 2020, and play the game about the game. Follow the action and answer questions for a chance to win a share of the $1,000 prize pool. Your next chance to win is this Sunday at 4 p.m. during the SFL championship game. Visit crowdplay.com for more information. That's a deep throw, near side and caught. Going down the field is Will Todd, and he'll be stopped at the 1-yard line.
Man, Will Todd has been absolutely unbelievable in this game, and San Jose needs to punch this one in, but a good throw right there by Colin Pierce, wide open. They leave the tight end, maybe the best receiver on the field tonight, and he runs all the way to the 1. Good job on stopping the score right there. That was number 47, Blake Prime.
Will Todd, that's his second big play of the night. He's quickly closing in on 100 yards receiving here late here in the second quarter. A familiar spot here says like this time they go run first, and they will get the touchdown. Instead of passing the ball, they go up the middle with Jimmy Hazard, and he gets his second touchdown of his campaign.
Yeah, and the first touchdown of today for the San Jose Flight offense, which really needed this. Now it's going to be a one-score game with 3:48 left here in the first half. And if they can carry this momentum, get a stop defensively, the San Jose Flight could very well tie this game even before the half ends.
Hashtag Pug Power is right, the mighty Joe Young, as Jack Lewis is back to take the extra point. Snap spot. The kick is up, and it is good. San Jose trying to come back and get in this game. It's now 17-10 Tacoma.
Yeah, good thing that San Jose has right now going for that star kicker, Jack Lewis. He can kick the ball off deep and prevent the Tacoma Grizzlies to return it past the 25, 30-yard line, which could, end up in good field position for the Flight.
Something we haven't seen a whole lot today is Mitchell Simpson will start his return at about the 6-yard line. Cuts up field and will be taken down by multiple Flight as they fly in to wrap him up at the 27-yard line.
For Tacoma, they just basically have to keep doing what they're doing. They have been able to involve Brad Jones really, really well so far in this game. Chris Lee had a great play earlier in the game. So just give time to your quarterback, rely on your running game, and I think you will be fine.
I formation with 3 wide receivers here for Tacoma on first down. It'll hand off to Brad Jones, who gets immediately tackled after getting past the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle there to Devin King.
Yeah, it's just a 3-yard gain, but I think that that you can run the ball again here on second down, and then on third down, if it's the third and manageable, you do have a lot of pieces that you can throw the ball and get past the sticks.
JQ goes back into the gun, 2 running backs along either side of him with 2 running backs doing the same thing. He's back to pass, fires near side into double coverage, and that's going to be knocked away. Intended target there was Ziggy Hornick.
Yep, 3rd and 7, and San Jose, already they have a sack in this game. If they can put some pressure on the Grizzlies quarterback, again, they could get the ball here rather quickly and try to put up some more points. But the pass rush in this place is going to be key for the San Jose Flight as they go in 4 wide receiver set for Tacoma.
Crucial 3rd down here for San Jose. Can they hold them here to a 3-and-out pass under the middle? And that one's going to fall incomplete, in and out of the hands of Brad Jones.
Yeah, and even if he catches that ball, he had nowhere to go. Great play, protecting the sticks, making it a 4th down, and making sure they will get the ball back. And, Tacoma's at the 30-yard line, so San Jose will presumably get the ball at about their own 40 or so, which is pretty good field position.
Back to punt for Tacoma is Johnny Landers, and he'll stand at about his 15-yard line. Starts return there at the 30-yard line. And it's Josh Centeni who gets the punt return started, but he's immediately wrapped up at the 32-yard line.
Colin Pierce, will come into the field. And Will Todd, I mean, it's been his primary target. He just had a big play. And I will not be surprised if they go right back to the tight end as Tacoma shows a 3-4 defense.
Pierce back to pass here with time winding down. Caught near side there by Jeff Banfield, but he won't get any further. Tackled by a couple of Grizzlies there. He was absolutely mauled. It's 2nd and 6 here for San Jose on their own 36, with time getting closer and closer to that 2-minute warning. And they'll come out jumbo set here on 2nd down. Handoff left side for Jimmy Hazard. He tries to break a tackle, but gets very positive yardage all the way up to about midfield. He had some excellent blocks there on the left side. Let's take a look at it again. He gets the call. The entire offensive line holds their ground and seals off the edge. If it weren't for Smith there, he would have been gone. And instead of calling another play, San Jose is going to elect to run it all the way down to the 2-minute warning. San Jose are driving. Can they tie it up before halftime? Come back and find out. This is the Simulation Football Minor League on Twitch. Welcome back. It's the end of the second quarter. My name is Tyler Falk. Alongside me is Ramos Lynn, and the commissioner, Cameron Irvine, is our producer as Pierce is back to pass. Dumps it off for Hazard on the far side. He's wrapped up and thrown out of bounds after a gain of 4. And great play there for San Jose. They get out of bounds as well, stopping the clock, saving a timeout. And they look to be in control of this drive at the moment. It's 2nd and 6 from the Tacoma 47-yard line, and they'll go offset eye here behind Pierce. Pierce, quick drop, is nearly sacked up the middle. The defense broke through the offensive line, and he was nearly sacked. Howard Fleming's there on the attempted sack. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Pierce is going to come out in the gun. 2 backs on either side of him. 3 wide receivers with 2 near side. Tacoma looks to back off here. Pierce back to throw. Fires over the middle into dribble coverage, and that one's picked up, and going the other way is Tacoma. They can bring it all the way up to the 40-yard line. R.D. Smith gets an interception. He was patrolling center field, read the defensive vibes, and he must have been working on the tip drills. He picks up the interception, and it brings it up for a nice return. Now Tacoma have all the momentum here. First and 10 here for Tacoma. Can they drive down the field and punch in some more points? Maybe a touchdown. They go 4 wide with trips near side. JQ back to pass. Has plenty of time. Fires over the middle, and that one's caught for a gain of about 7. Good pitch and catch there to Chris Lee. They'll bring up 2nd and 3 with time winding down. They don't choose to use a timeout right now, maybe trying to kill some time to make sure that they have the last possession, not San Jose. It'll be a run up the middle to Brad Jones. Absolutely nothing doing. There isn't a hole created for him, and they go into the hurry up after about a gain of 1. They're going to stick in the same formation, I formation, with Jay Moss up top of your screen. He will throw to Jay Moss, and he gets out of bounds, saving a timeout, and the Grizzlies convert on 3rd down. a 1st and 10 inside San Jose territory with 1:03 left to go here in the second quarter. Grizzlies will go 4 wide here with JQ all by himself in the backfield. He's back to pass, pressure coming, and he is going to be brought down for a sack. And it's going to be 2nd and long here. Tacoma's going to quickly go into the hurry-up offense. A quick snap here for Q. Dumps far side. That one's caught, and he's going to run out of bounds. Get some of the playback in. Maybe a little bit of extracurricular activities going on there. But it'll be 3rd and 11 this time. Pass completed there to Russell. San Jose content there with just laying off on coverage and allowing them to pick up all those short routes, trying to keep them out of field goal range. Double R Riddler. That was R.D. Smith getting the interception for the Grizzlies. The bunch near side here for Tacoma. Q back to pass, scans the field, fires over the middle to an open wide receiver, and that one's caught. Forget about it. Going all the way is Martin Falworth. Touchdown, Tacoma. JQ found an open hole in the middle of the zone, and Falworth was there to haul it in, and Tacoma gets on the board again right before the end of the half. You can see there, San Jose, instead of playing off the line that time, they tried to pressure him in and play a very hard zone, but it comes back to bite them here as Tacoma will look to go up by 2 scores as Lance Barber is on to take the extra point. Snap spot. The kick is up, and it is good. 24-10. Tacoma get on the board again. And we got 39 seconds left to go here in the second half. The second season of the SFL Minor League is underway, but it's not too late to build a player, get on a team, and start progressing in the preparation for the next SFL rookie draft this December. Visit www.simulationfl.net to join our Discord server and get on the field. Contact Deputy Commissioner Andrew Wistelli on Discord after visiting the #GetStarted channel if you have any further questions. We'll see you on the field soon as Justin Tenney rumbles up the middle of the field and will get all the way to the 29-yard line. What I'm hoping to see here from San Jose, can they put a drive together? The opening drive was very promising, and after a few hit or miss drives and a few deep passes to Will Todd, they really need to get some more points on the board here before the end of the half. Flight come out an offset I with 2 tight ends near side. Pierce back to pass, fires under the middle. That's in and out of the hands of the wide receiver, and it's going to result in a 2nd down. Clint Wilkerson may have heard some footsteps, a lot of footsteps behind him, and he was probably thinking about not getting hit rather than catching the ball. Second and 10 here for the Flight. Bunch set near side. Pierce back to pass again. Short drop. As time. Fires near side, and that one's tipped and knocked away by the Grizzlies. Credit Cody Griffin, his inaugural debut here, and he gets a pass deflection.
San Jose has to be very careful here, because if Tacoma gets an interception in this part of the field, they could come away with even more points here before the end of the first half. So they need to be very careful that they do not throw an interception or they get sacked even.
Another bunch set here for San Jose here on 3rd down, deep down the left side, and that one is going to fall incomplete. Great coverage there from R.D. Smith, forces the incompletion, and it's 4th down.
And again, it seemed that, Colin Pierce had a good read on the play, but he was a little bit too late. The receiver was wide open for a good second, and he threw it just a tad late, and the safety was able to get there for the deflection. And Tacoma, if they can get a good return, a good play on special teams, they could be right back to score at least 3 more points before the end of the half.
And that was excellent timing there by R.D. Smith. He timed the hit perfectly. As soon as the ball touched Walter's hand, he went up and just absolutely laid out Walters. And that's why it's not pass interference, as the punt is away and a fair catch called for by Mitchell Simpson at about his 36-yard line. Probably looking to just run out the clock here and go into halftime up big.
Yeah, I will run the ball just with Brad Jones one time. See if you can get a good play, a good big gain. If you can then call a timeout and maybe they, call a Hail Mary or something. If not, then you can just take it to the half.
They go 3 wide with an I formation here on first down. He will hand off to Jones up the middle and tackled right away by Devin King. And surprisingly, they're going to try and go to the hurry-up offense here with 5 seconds to go. They're going to hike it again up for Jones, and he'll go up the middle again. And this time he's tackled after a gain of about 1. And they're going to, call a timeout here on third down with 1 second remaining.
Yeah, basically what I was saying, it was not a big game, but they got about 4, so they got it to about the 40, and they think that maybe JQ can get the ball up about 60 yards. So let's see if these offensive linemen can give enough time and the receivers can run deep enough to try a Hail Mary.
This will be the last play of the second quarter. In fact, they will line up in the Hail Mary formation. San Jose looking to use man coverage here to combat it. Q rolls outside, and he's going to be brought down for a sack to end the half.
Yeah, the offensive line not able to give him enough time, and that's number 78 here for San Jose. Justin Wayne, the defensive tackle, with a big sack.
We have reached the end of the first half. Tacoma up big, 24-10. And Ramos, we've seen some big plays from San Jose, but the Grizzlies, even though they're 0-2, they really have an explosive offense.
Yeah, they really have. It's just a matter that their defense has allowed more points, basically, than what they have scored in those past couple games. But again, they were able to put up 31 points in their last matchup. They were able to put 17 in a good Memphis squad, and then they just basically kind of fell apart. But this is a very explosive offense that can put some points, and the defense now has only allowed 10 points so far in this game.
Looks like we're going to cut the halftime show a little short tonight, as San Jose will get us going here in the second half. Michael Simpson goes up the middle. It'll be tackled right about the 26-yard line. Thanks for joining us tonight. My name is Tyler Falk. Alongside me is Ramos Lynn, and the Commissioner Cameron Irvine is our producer.
For the first and 10 here for Tacoma, I will establish the run game. You have a 2-score lead so far in this game. They will go in a shotgun. It seems that they could throw the ball here, but I will just rely on Brad Jones as much as I possibly can.
Q back to pass here on first down. Fires far side to a wide open receiver. There's Jay Moss getting another catch. And you can see the numbers there. JQ is really having an outstanding day.
Yeah. 238 yards here in the first. It's been fantastic. A couple of big plays. We saw that one to Sigi Ronek, and then that last touchdown at the end of the first half has been tremendous. And this Tacoma offensive line has done a great job on giving enough time for him and enough space for Brad Jones.
Tacoma come out in a goal line set here deep in their own territory as they hand off to Jones, who gets first down yardage and more, and he's ultimately tackled by Monte Wyatt, but not before he picks up the first down.
That's another big chunk of 8 yards, and it's basically untouched until he gets past that first down marker. And in San Jose, I don't know if they will like to throw in a blitz or something to stop and stuff those gaps.
First and 10 here for the flight. Q in the gun. He's back to pass. Fires over the middle into coverage. Monte Wyatt says, "You're not throwing any more on me tonight."
Yeah, and that was basically some sort of like Robert coverage where you have to pick up the shallow crosses and stuff, and that was a great job getting in front of the receiver and making the deflection.
2nd and 10. Got trips to the right here with 3 wide receivers. Q, short drop, fires near side, and that one's caught, and breaking tackles and fighting for extra yardage is Jay Moss.
3rd and 3 right now. It's whole playbook is open for you. You can give the ball back to Brad Jones. Great so far in this drive. You can throw the ball short. They may run it here to the near side here, Tyler.
They come out in a running formation, and they will hand off to Jones, and he's absolutely leveled, lit up there, up the middle. Great stop.
Yeah, great stop, and a very puzzling here play design for Tacoma. Instead of having all the blocks here on the near side, it seemed like the fullback went to the far side as a decoy or something like that, and there was no blocking, and a big loss on the play. San Jose is going to keep it close for one more possession.
Almost blocked there, almost no coverage there, and San Jose will start the return on their own 25, and it'll be Mr. Centeni rumbling all the way, trying to fight for extra yards. She'll be stopped at the 26-yard line.
Good job there on the special teams unit for Tacoma, not allowing the return to go past the 30. And offensively, they've been better when they have tried to go deep. When they have tried to go deep to Will Todd, and a couple times they did in the first half. That's when they've been more successful. So I will just throw the ball deep here.
Price over the middle, nearly tipped away, but that one's going to be caught by Jeff Banfield for a great gain of 7.
Yeah, that was Kyle Simmons, number 56, the inside linebacker. Perhaps a pick, but a good job just putting the ball in good position for a good 7 yards.
2nd and 3 here for San Jose. Come out 3 wide with trips to the right. Handoff up the middle. It's Hazard. He fights off a defender and falls forward to the 39-yard line. First down flight.
Much needed first down here for Jimmy Hazard, as he has had a bit of a rough day so far. This is as much space as he has gotten so far in this game. Had to break a tackle and push forward for the first down.
San Jose are starting to put a drive together, and they sorely need one here in the second half. Offset eye behind Pierce. He'll hand off to Hazard again. He spins upfield trying to pick up extra yard, and he'll be tackled after a gain of 5.
There's plenty of time, so if they can keep doing this 5-6 yard game, and move the ball down the field and score some points, they still have plenty of time, and the defense has actually played pretty well in this game. So they just need to stay consistent.
One of the safeties goes and creeps up onto the line. Pierce back to pass, dumps it out for Hazard, and he's going to be shaking off a defender and will fight for the first down. He will get it. Good hard-nosed running there from Jimmy Hazard. Pug power strikes again.
Yeah, and Pierce just checks it down. He recognizes he will have in the flat, and a good job by Hazard breaking that first tackle. Crucial to get a first down and get past Tacoma territory.
And they will start into Tacoma territory here after the great pickup from Hazard. They'll come out jumbo set with Jeff Banfield at the top of your screen. Hand off to Hazard again. He has plenty of blockers here, and he's going to get another first down. Back-to-back first down plays for Jimmy Hazard.
Good job by the offensive line. Let's see if I can get a number. Number 69 right there for San Jose. That's the guard. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Dick Heron, 6'4", 324. He picks up a linebacker, and that's what gives Jimmy Hazard his lane.
Tacoma are starting to lay off coverage in here, trying to stop the bleeding. Price back to pass, fires left side, and that's caught, and nearly another first down conversion. Jeff Banfield will be just short.
Probably the most impressive drive of the day here for San Jose, because they've done it through the ground, throw into the flats. They have involved pretty much their entire offense in this one, and Colin Pierce looking really good in this drive.
If anything, they are in field goal range here, but the Flight want a touchdown. It'll be a handoff to Hazard, and this time he's stopped in the backfield. Ricky
Great
Jordan
stop.
comes up and stops him.
Yeah, great stop by Jordan, who's had a phenomenal game already with an interception. The 6'1", 237-pound linebacker, one-on-one, making the stop 1 yard shy of the first down. And now they go man-to-man type, very power formation here for San Jose. I think they will try to run it again.
Another handoff to Hazard, and again he's stopped in the backfield. Tacoma, Keaton on the run, and Cody Griffin says, time to stop the pug power.
They will try a field goal, which, I understand, you get some points and you can, put in an 11-point game, which is a touchdown and a 2-point conversion and another field goal. But I will actually go for it here. I mean, if you go for it, if you make it, you have a chance to score 7 points in this drive, which has been pretty good.
This would be a career long for Jack Lewis, and he hits. He remains perfect, and he has a new career long of 45 yards. It's San Jose 13, Tacoma 24.
Very good kick right down the middle with plenty of leg that could have been good for about 50. And San Jose will be 11 points away from the Grizzlies right now. And, there's still a lot of time left on the clock. If you can make a stop, even if you get another field goal, then that's going to be a 1-possession lead. So I do get it that they go for the 3 points right there.
The defense has come out of the locker room looking really promising, and they're going to have to get another stop here if they want to continue the comeback. Juke move there from Michael Simpson, but he's going to be stopped right at the 25-yard line, and that is where Tacoma will start their drive.
And then for the Grizzlies, they just have to stay patient here. They are the ones with the 11-point lead, not otherwise. And they go with 4 receivers in this particular play. But again, it is the clock is your ally. You have to run the ball, I guess.
Hugh back to pass, fires far side, and that one's caught by Jay Moss for a gain of 8.
Good read on that one. That was the open man on the short out route. That's going to be, as you said, a gain of 8 yards. And with a 2nd and 2, you're under control.
Good pickup there for the Grizzlies, and they look to start another great drive. And they'll take this 2nd down at the 33. They come out in a goal line set. Last time they did this in their own territory, it resulted in a 1st down. And they go 2 for 2, and this time they'll pass out of it. Dumps off to Jones, who runs for the 1st down and will get it. And Josh Centenni's there to meet him at about the 39-yard line.
Yeah, 6-yard gain. And again, JQ making the right man. Tacoma will keep it, and they still drive the ball. And it seems that, Brad Jones has been very good after the catch because this San Jose defense has been playing really backed up coverage, like cover 4, maybe even cover 12.
One of the defensive linemen jumped offside, and they'll dump it near side for another 1st down. They'll more than likely take that. A good catch there by Ziggy Hornick. He turns upfield and gets the 1st down.
And it's going to be declined there, and then they're going to take the yards.
Number 91, defense.
Indeed, it will be declined. Mr. K. Samuels in chat, if you want to DM me in the SFL Discord, I would really appreciate that. I want to make sure I get your name right, sir. It sounds like Ricky Jordan is not number 57 of Tacoma. It will be Mr. Samuels.
Tons of 4 wide receiver sets here, and then they're throwing the ball a lot out of those sets.
Pass over the middle from Hugh, finds Jones, who fights for extra yards and will pick up 6. Tackled there up the middle by Gary Clem.
Yeah, and again, a good decision by JQ. Get the open mans. Get you ahead of the stick, 2nd and 4. And he's making great decisions so far. I mean, he's now getting, past 300 yards passing, and it's only the 3rd quarter.
Hugh back to pass again, fires over the middle. That one's hauled in by Hornick, and he gets 1st down yardage up to the San Jose 32-yard line.
And I'm not sure how that wasn't intercepted. That was very, very close, but Sigi Ronek just getting his 6'6", 260 frame, making the catch, getting a first down, and Tacoma again in field goal range.
Tacoma's going to come out here 4 wide, here deep into San Jose territory. Back to pass, throws near side, falling as he catches it will be Kyle Perry. He manages to hold on to the ball as he fell down. A good pickup of 5 yards.
Yeah, very good pickup. Again, Tacoma's offense very, very methodical, effective. It's not the 50, 60-yard deep ball, but they move the ball in every single down, and that's exactly what you need.
Back to pass again is Q over the middle and picking up the first down yardage. I think that's an offensive lineman picking up the first down.
It actually is. Number 73, the tackle, Elvis Lacaze, which is basically a tackle eligible in that play. Normally he is in for blocking, but that play he just ran a route and he looked a little bit like Ronek on that one.
That's the second time they've called that play all season, and Elvis Lacaze this time gets the catch. Play action to Jones over the middle, tipped up in the air multiple times, but that one's going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, very, very dangerous right there as Monte Wyatt almost gets the interception. Actually, he is one of 3 defenders who almost got a pick. Clem had a hand on it, and then also Jeremy Toombs had a hand on it. Good play by the linebacker Clem, basically playing on some sort of like Tampa 2 defense where the linebacker covers deep. And it's going to be a second down.
Tacoma again, just 2 yards outside of the red zone, a place where they have really been productive here all game today. Hand off to Jones. He bounces it outside, gets a block, but he'll be taken down at the 18-yard line.
Jones has 30 yards, but he does have 2 rushing touchdowns and has been pretty good on the passing. Crucial first downs. With a 3rd and 6, though, I will think you will go with either Ziggy Ronek or you will go with Jay Moss with your number 1 wide receiver.
You go 4 wide here with Q under the gun. He's back to pass. Fires far side. Touchdown, Tacoma. Picking up the score there is Martin Fallworth again, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
Wow, what a play. That was a corner route from the slot, and JQ with a perfect throw to the outside shoulder, gets the catch, and there's nowhere to go with the defense. Evan Lacey, I mean, his coverage was not bad, but that pass was just perfect.
He read Fallworth's hips wrong, and it results in 6 points, possibly make it 7 here for the Grizzlies, as Lance Barber is on to take the extra point. Snap spot. The kick is up, and it is good. Tacoma answer back. It's 31-13.
With 1:22 left in this game, for San Jose, it's a touchdown here. It has to be a touchdown or nothing at this point. Tacoma Grizzlies' offense has been so good that, you cannot keep up with field goals. You need to put the ball in the end zone already.
Back to receive is Justin Tenney at his 15. He tries to make a man miss, but he's going to be tackled at the 30-yard line, given forward progress. Sector 6 is the official apparel provider of the Simulation Football League, and replica jerseys are out now. Get your name on the back of your team's or your fan favorite team's jersey, and visit team stores and libraries for purchase options through sector6apparel.com or through our website at www.simulationfl.net. Just hit the shop button. Pierce will drop back to pass here, fires it far side, and that one's caught there by Doug Spelling for a pickup of 5.
Yeah, that was the open man, essentially. That was a very deep drop back, maybe expecting a guy to get open deep on the field, but Tacoma basically playing like a cover 12 and not allowing anything deep, and now they go in a very power set. Tacoma has about 8 or 9 players in the box ready for it.
Hazard tries to make headway up the middle, but he's going to be dropped for a loss. Samuels there gets the tackle.
Yeah, he gets the stop. It's going to be 3rd and 5, and I have to say, this may be, I don't know, 4th down territory already for San Jose if they cannot make it. They 4 wide receiver. They will throw this ball, I will say.
Trips far side here for San Jose. Back to pass is Pierce. He fires underneath. Caught by Jeff Banfield, but they're going to mark him just short of the first down.
Yeah, he had an open man deeper down the field. I think that was probably Spelling. I couldn't catch a name, but he had an open man for a first down.
And we have reached the end of the third quarter. Tacoma is leading this one 31-13. Get your fours up in chat. This is the Simulation Football Minor League on Twitch. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action here. My name is Tyler Falk. Alongside me tonight is Romos Lynn. And the commissioner, Cameron Irvine, is our producer. High snap, and Aaron Lynn's able to corral it. He gets the punt away, and that is where Mitchell Simpson will start his return, and he gets all the way up to the 30-yard line.
You know, in San Jose, again, you know, they need to turn the tide, maybe defensive score or something like that, to have a chance here in the fourth quarter. So we look at Brad Jones' numbers, 17 carries, 30 yards. Nothing spectacular, but again, he does have 2 touchdowns.
Jumbo set here for the Grizzlies as Q is back to pass. Fires far side. That one's hauled in, and running up the field there is not the fullback. That is Tom Rothschild. That is indeed the fullback.
Yeah, Tom Rothschild, the fullback, number 43, 6'1", 230. His first target of the day, basically been the blocker for Brad Jones all game long, and then he gets a catch. Good play here for the Grizzlies.
Another jumbo set here for Tacoma. They go to pass again. Pump once by Q. Another dump off to the fullback. He's going to rumble up to about the 39-yard line, just short of the line to gain.
Yeah, and Tacoma has been very good on those kinds of plays. Even though the runner is stopped, he's been able to catch the ball and get enough time to run upfield for a few yards. They go in a very similar formation, but I think that ball goes to Brad Jones through the ground here.
I formation, and they'll go to a pass for the 3rd time on this set of downs,
Wow.
and it will be hauled in again. Credit Jay Moss with getting the catch and then stumbling out of bounds.
Yeah, and actually that could have been, I think, a penalty maybe for San Jose. I think that was it. I don't know if that was still in field of play, but that looked very close from the sideline. Either way, it's going to be a first down, and Tacoma is going to take at least a couple more minutes off the clock here.
Time ticks under 10 minutes to go here in regulation. I formation here for JQ and the Grizzly offense. Play action. Pressure coming. Fights off one man, but he won't get away from the second. He's taken down in the backfield for a sack by Walter Reed.
Great play right there by the San Jose defensive line as 2 men got in the backfield for the quarterback. At the end, number 91, as you said, Walter Reed, 6'1", 259, the defensive end, gets in the backfield for a sack. And this is San Jose's best chance to get off the field.
Give credit to the San Jose defense. They have really tried to keep their team in the ball game again here today. It's a deep pass down the far side, and this time Fallworth is unable to haul it in and out of his hands.
It was the same exact play as the touchdown. It was that corner route from the slot position, and again he was open, but that time he was unable to make the grab. That could be costly because that was another first down and another 2 minutes off the clock. Instead, it's going to be a 3rd and long.
If Tacoma want to continue to milk this clock, they must convert here on 3rd and 14 on their own 39-yard line. JQ back to pass. Has pressure coming, and he's going to be sacked again. Thrown down like a sack of potatoes by the defensive line. Credit Steve Oden there on the sack.
Yeah, number 98, Steve Oden, 6'3", 286, the 4'3" defensive tackle, getting in the backfield, making a sack, and, you know, this is San Jose's offense's chance. The defense did their job, and now they have to mount on the comeback.
Landers' punt is away, and Josh Centeni stands at his own 26-yard line. He tries to break it outside, but he's quickly closed down by the Grizzlies. And the San Jose offense, led by Colin Pierce, will start their drive right there.
Yeah, we have not seen enough targets, I think, for like Doug Spelling and even Will Todd here in the second half. And if there's a good time to make that happen, is right here in the fourth quarter. They go in another power set, so maybe they will try to run the ball again up the far sideline to make it a manageable second down, but they need to hurry up a little bit.
Jumbo set. They're going to go with a run with Hazard to the left side. That's going to go absolutely nowhere. Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Keenan Samuels with yet another tackle, and he's been great stopping the run, as it's been the entire Tacoma defense. Ricky Jordan and, you know, Kyle Simmons, all those guys have been really, really great on making stops.
Another handoff for Hazard to the left side again, and he's going to go absolutely nowhere again. Tackled again at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, in San Jose, a little bit, you know, playing like they are the ones with a 31-13 lead. I mean, I don't see any type of, you know, rush or urgency in this offense as they finally go with 4 wide receivers in a very third and long down situation.
Pierce back to pass, fires over the middle. It's caught by Jeff Banfield, and he's short of the first down. You have to wonder now, Ramos, do San Jose go for it on fourth down in their own territory?
I will go for it, yes, because it's only 7 minutes left in this game, and it's a 4th and 3, so it's a manageable. They're gonna punt. It's a manageable situation. He's got 7 yards, so yeah, I will go for it. But they were gonna punt.
Interesting play decision there, and instead they will punt it away. Turn started there by Simpson at about his 30, and he's going to rumble all the way up the middle of the field to about the 36-yard line. Want more SFL content? Our Discord community has podcasts, articles, and highlights about the league, its teams, and its players. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Simulationfl and visit our website at www.simulationfl.net for more news, features, and information, including just announced today that the Chicago Wildcats are no more, and they have now become the LA Lycans.
Yeah, congratulations to Tom Rahman, to Ray, Rochelle Colston, and the entire staff of the Lycans. Finally, the SFL is back in California, and I'm very excited for it. You know, maybe we can, you know, here in Mexico City play against them. You know, we are relatively close. It's one of the closest teams to us. So I'm excited for future games against them.
Back to pass here is Hugh, but this time he's going to be wrapped up for another sack. It's Justin Wayne breaking through the line, and he'll take down JQ.
Again, this defensive line of San Jose with yet another sack. Unbelievable past couple of drives. As Tacoma offensive line, who started very, very good, this game has fallen just apart in the second half. 3rd and 16, and you know, Tacoma, let's see if they throw the ball deep. I will not, actually.
In fact, they will drop back to throw, and JQ was absolutely lit up by the same man who just sacked him. Wayne gets into the backfield and forces Q to make a bad throw.
Man, yeah, JQ just got sent to the shadow realm right there as he was thrown like 5 yards in the backfield. What a hit. And San Jose is going to get the ball back. The clock stops because of the incompletion. So the Flight with yet another opportunity.
Careful there, Ramos. That's T-Roy Gaines' catchphrase right there. Landers gets his punt away, and Justin Tenney's return is stopped right where he started at the 30-yard line. San Jose really have to get their motor going here if they want to get back in this game, Ramos.
Yeah, they have. Big shout out to Tiro Gaines, by the way. He's going to be here in a couple days. Baltimore against Sioux Falls. Don't miss it. It's going to be a phenomenal championship game, and I cannot wait for it.
Be an excellent tie. Two fantastic teams. It's the first time in a while that the 1 seed and the 2 seed will not meet in the championship game, both getting knocked out in the semifinals as Hazard breaks through the line. He's going to go for a while, and he's going to shake off one. He's going to try and shake off two, and he's into the end zone. What a run from Jimmy Hazard. Pug Power gets a touchdown for San Jose.
Man, Jimmy Hazard is 6'0", 195. At the end, he was running a little bit out of gas. Slow-mo at the end. But either way, he was able to break a tackle for the linebacker and just got into the end zone for a touchdown. As we see on the replay, yeah, just enough getting the ball past that line for a score. And San Jose, they're right back in it. I will go for 2 here to make it a 10-point game. What a play here for the San Jose Fly.
He just outmuscles James Trold and fights for the touchdown. A very nice run there by Hazard. Had excellent blocking by the line, as you just said there, Ramos. And now Jack Lewis here to put on the extra point to make it a 2-score ball game. Snap spot. The kick is up, and it is good. San Jose trying to fly back into the game. It's 31-20, and you have to wonder, Ramos, with under 6 minutes to go, do San Jose try an onside kick here?
That's a very good question. They're not going to try it, and I think that's the right. Still have 3 timeouts. Defensive line has been out of control here in the fourth quarter, so with 6 minutes left, you can still play some defense, get the ball back, and then get a score. After that score, then yes, you kick the onsides.
Simpson starts keeping his own territory and nearly breaks a tackle at the 34-yard line. A great return.
Yeah, that was very, very close from going all the way for. At the end, San Jose made the stop. They have to put some pressure here. They need to go all for broke, especially against Brad Jones. He's going to, I think, get the ball finally, but they go 4 wide receivers. Tacoma's playing with 5.
Back to pass as JQ fires far side. And that one's hauled in and turns upfield as Chris Lee picks up 6. And Tacoma again look to be in control on offense.
Yeah, it's a gain of 6 yards. It's a good play. However, you run out of bounds, and the clock's going to stop for just a few seconds. Now it keeps going, but that was a good 10 seconds that they saved the flight.
I formation here on their own 40-yard line. Back to passes JQ. Fires near side, another out route. And that's going to be Jay Muss who gets the reception. And more importantly, a first down to midfield.
Great play. Getting the first down and spinning inbounds for the clock to keep ticking. 5 minutes left and counting. San Jose, they need a big play defensively. And Tacoma, they just need to keep doing what they're doing.
Trips far side here on first down. Q back to pass. Fires under middle. That one's caught. And it's a gain of 7. Good pitch and catch there to Chris Lee.
2nd and 3 now, and Tacoma is getting closer to field goal range now. If they could kick a field goal, it will be a 14-point gain. So it's still 2 scores, but it will be obviously 2 full touchdowns. San Jose's time is running out.
Look at that stat line, 129 QBR and getting very close to the 400-yard passing mark. Jumbo set here. They'll hand it off to Moss, who gets the outside and picks up great yardage. Gets all the way down to the 26.
Wow, that's the biggest run here for Brad Jones in this game at this time, as he gets great blocking on the near sideline by his offensive line and fullback. As you can see, number 76 and number 43, the fullback right there, making good blocks. First down for Tacoma. And that's another couple minutes off the clock.
You have to think here, this drive is crucial. If Tacoma can punch it in here, that would almost seal the game for them. There'll be a handoff up the middle from the jumbo set, and Jones fights for about 6 yards before he's ultimately tackled.
And in the red zone here, Tacoma, it's been a great drive as they've been able to keep the clock moving. Tons of running, passes inside, and great job here by the offensive coordinator on calling the plays.
Time continues to wind down here at the end of the game here in the fourth quarter. Goal line formation. The defensive backs back off the line. Only 7 in the box here for San Jose. The handoff to Jones. Gets a block on the outside, but able to break off his blocker. It's Evan Lacey's who tackles Jones in the backfield.
Great block shedding right there by Lacey, the free safety, 6 foot 220, a week 2 signing. So it's been in this team for just about a couple weeks now. And again, I mean, Tacoma, they do not win. They did not gain any yards on that play, but it's not a bad play. The clock keeps on going, and you're still in field goal range comfortably.
Bunch set at the top of your screen here on third down. Jones gets the call again, but he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield, tackled for a loss, and that'll bring up fourth down.
So that was just going to get half a stop, obviously, provided Tacoma kicks and makes this field goal, but they don't have to kick it before the 2-minute warning, which is important.
So fourth down and 5 yards to go. They're going to trot out the kicking unit, and Lance Barber is going to try and put Tacoma up here by 14 points. And a 38-yard try. Smack dab in the middle, but we'll pause as we hit the 2-minute warning. Tacoma leads this one 31-20. This is the Simulation Football Minor League on Twitch. Last 2 minutes of this ball game. Tacoma's leading here 31-20. My name is Tyler Falk. Alongside me this evening is Ramos Lynn, and the SFL Commissioner Cameron Irvine is our producer. Snap spot, kick is up, and Barber's kick is good. Tacoma lead by 14 with under 2 minutes to go. It's 34-20.
Great kick by Barber. He's been phenomenal in this game. Already with his second kick field goal, has 4 extra points. Very good kick right there through the uprights. 157 here for San Jose. They need to score in a hurry.
Now Josh Centeni, the return man, waits at about his 10-yard line here. They need a good return to set up the offensive possession. He falls back to about a 6-yard line. Starts upfield, makes a man miss at the 23, but he's going to be tackled at the 27.
Now, if you're Tacoma, I will play like really backed up. I will not try to blitz or do anything fancy. I will just, throw my guys back in coverage and stop deep pass, because that's what the San Jose needs to do right now. So they do have Cody Griffin, James Stroll, R.D. Smith, and Blake Prine on pass coverage.
Offset eye here behind Pierce. He's back to pass. Has plenty of time, but that time runs out as he's going to be wrestled down in the backfield for a sack. And San Jose is going to try and hurry up back to the line with under 1:40 here to go in the game. Pierce back to pass again. Pressure coming. Fires over the middle. That one's caught, and a timeout quickly taken. It'll be 3rd and 6 with 1:29 left to go.
Yeah, that was Exodus O'Brien with the sack, and he had some time. Colin Pierce had, but nobody was open. The Tacoma Grizzlies defense just covering deep, and no time to throw at the end. Gets sacked. 4 wide receivers said they will throw the ball here again deep, I guess.
Four wide receivers, trips near side. Pierce, back to pass, pressure coming, shakes off one man, steps up, but he's not gonna break away from that one. Taken down for another sack. It's Matthew Sandoval coming up with that one.
Matthew Sandoval, number 98, 6'2", 310, the defensive tackle on that play, getting the sack for about a 5-yard loss. Make it a 4-yard loss, and this is it. This is the flight.
4th and 10. If San Jose fails to convert, Tacoma will win this game and pick up their first ever win in franchise history. Pierce, back to pass, fires near side. That one's tipped up in the air, and it's going to fall incomplete. Tacoma will come away with their first ever victory. Congratulations to everyone in Tacoma, Washington.
And that's a phenomenal coverage right there by Andy Harris to the backup corner against Jeff Banfield, 6'3", 220. So Jeff Banfield had about a 5-inch, I forgot the word right here. Sorry about that, but he had that advantage. There we go. And ball game, Tacoma again putting 34 points on the board. This is a team that first put 31 points and then now with 34. This offense looking very explosive. The defense played very well tonight, and with their first win, that really can be a momentum booster for the rest of the season.
As Tacoma's going to go ahead and kneel this game out, we want to remind you that the SFL championship game, the 15th championship game, will happen this Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern. I want to remind all of you, though, daylight savings time is also Sunday. So make sure you set your clocks back in order to catch the start of the game on time.
Yeah, we don't want to, for you to just make sure you have that ready. And it's going to be a phenomenal game on Sunday. Last game of the season. And two phenomenal teams, Sparrows and Vultures.
Another kneel down, and that should do it. The Tacoma Grizzlies, at home, in front of their home faithful, will get their first win in club history. It's been a great game for the Grizzlies. The offense came to play. The defense held San Jose to just at 20 points. So San Jose is still looking for a game where the offense can manage more than 20 points. But at the same time, Will Todd and the Pug Power, Jimmy Hazard, had a phenomenal game.
Yeah, they really did. I mean, Jimmy Hazard had a tough start to this game, but then in the second half, especially with that big touchdown run, ended up on a high note. And there's a lot of stuff that San Jose can do in this game. 333 yards on offense. They did, throw a couple of interceptions, but Colin Pierce was good in this game. Will Todd was great. They had a great linebacking duo tonight. The defensive line did their job. So, I mean, there's a lot of positives to take out of this game. It's just, make some changes and for next week, try to get a W.
JQ with 353 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He was on fire tonight.
Yeah, he really was. And that was probably the best throw of the night. It was a great throw to the outside shoulder, as you can see right there. Jimmy Hazard's touchdown as he broke a tackle and barely got in. It was good for 7 points. And again, Tacoma, JQ, great game. The role players, the backup stepped in and had a very good game. Martin Forward had a couple touchdowns. Andy Harris right there with the tip at the end. So it was a complete team win here for the Grizzlies.
Player of the game today will be JQ. 27 of 34, 353 yards and a QBR of 129.5. Tacoma gets their first win of the season and for franchise history. They win this one over the San Jose Flight 34-20. For Ramos Lynn and the Commissioner Cameron Irvine, I'm Tyler Falk. And until next time, good morning, good afternoon, and good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.